Hi there, hope you're all doing. I'm getting on with one of the commanders today from the Robot Legion. This is the Annihilator Overseer with the staff shot. I've already painted it gold as it's so much easier to use an airbrush, so I just used that. I get started with the blue, using blue-green over all of the fabric and some of the armor pieces, just to help separate him a bit more from the regular unit. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord using the link in the description. There you can share anything you have been working on. Next up, I add some ivory to the blue-green just to go all over the edges and help highlight some of the patterns on the cloak. I don't go for a perfect straight line with this, as having a little bit of a wavy line just helps sell that texture of fabric a bit more. I now add a little more ivory to the mix and go over the highlights, just covering a slightly smaller area on the edges. finishing the blue, I add even more ivory to the mix and just dot in the very tips of the design and the edges. As always, these highlights can be a little bit messy, it just helps add more to that texture to the surface look. Moving on to the weapons and small details around the mini, I get started with Hexed Lichen. I do also do the rock here standard on in purple as well, as the base gets a purple tone anyway, so all that purple tint just adds to that feeling. As with the blue, I add a little ivory into the mix and begin going over the majority of the purple, just leaving that darker colour in the recessed areas. I then add some more ivory to the mix and begin actually edge highlighting all of the purple parts and just dabbing it onto the rock. For the very tips and the sharpest of edges, I add another drop of ivory to the mix just to give it that final highlight. Now for a new colour the warrior didn't get, this is Shining Silver. I used it to break up some of those gold parts as I just felt like it's too much of one colour, and you need something that will separate the elites and the commanders from the regular units. Moving on to the base, I give it a once over with black, except of course the purple stone. To match the rest of the army, I dry brushed the base with medium sea grey, which is actually a different colour to what I used originally. I didn't realise when I was doing this. So medium sea grey or cold grey works just fine. Onto the washes, I start with light tone all over the gold and silver parts. The next wash is a thinned down blue tone for all of the blue parts. Finishing off all the purple, and the base gets a once over with purple tone. And that will be it for the Overseer. After the wash goes on, those silver parts really get a bit of a gold tint, which looks cool, doesn't quite work so well for standing out though. As always, there will be photos of this mini on my Instagram page. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord using the link in the description where you can share anything you have been hobbying on. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.